We've got smoke. 4, 3. We've got ignition. 2, 1. We've got RIP takeoff. Yo, welcome to another edition, the year in/new beginning edition. This is the 2023 in review. Another year of the self-love. Troll-free phone lines are open. The number is going to be pinned in the chat. And Chi-Town and production, you can cue the show on your ready. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe out there. The year in review, baby.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
In entering upon this course of instruction, each of you should, so far as possible, lay aside for the time being all previous theories and beliefs. By so doing, you will be saved the trouble of trying all the way through the show to put, quote, new wine into old wineskins, end quote. Luke chapter 5, verse 37. If there's anything as we proceed which you don't understand or agree with, just let it lie passively in your mind until you have enjoyed the entire show. For many statements that would at first arouse antagonism and discussion will be clear and easily accepted a little farther on. After the show is over, if you wish to return to your old beliefs and ways of living, you are at perfect liberty to do so. But for the time being, be willing to become as a little child, for said the Master in spiritual things, quote, except ye become as little children, ye shall in no wise enter into the kingdom of heaven, end quote. Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. If at times there seems to be repetition, please remember, the Self Love Show is a lesson, not a lecture.
We are, as they say, tangled in our anchor chain. Our financial systems are decades old. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions.
Right.
Brother,
I'm wiping it though. I'm gonna wipe it. I'm gonna wipe it. I'm gonna say, hey.
Tori's oldest brother, between us. Tori made me at Beta. And so, he just wanted to say a few words before we let you go here.
Okay. Yeah.
Brother Thomas, thank you so much for gracing us with your appearance, man. Grateful. You expanded our nation beyond belief. It's just a wonderful thing. And we would like to present you with the Self Love Show first annual Ernest Lee Thomas Achievement Award.
Oh man.
It's apropos that you are the first recipient.
And Nope, we call it the Raj.
We're gonna call it the Raj.
Oh, I love it. Oh man.
Yeah, so we have it on order. So it's gonna come here. We're gonna show it to the show, and then myself or Tasia deliver it to you or ship it to you from there.
Thank you, brother.
And even in this instance, if I could be of service to a 9-year-old girl or a 19-year-old woman or girl who wants to be a woman, is to really is to really remember that self-love is the best way that you can receive love from anybody else, because it's coming from you. A lot of times we forget that. We like look externally for this love. We look externally for this feeling of validation and adoration and approval, and it has to come from within.
Please like, share, subscribe.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
We've got smoke.
Take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
You can't handle the truth. Are you on my frequency? Are you on my frequency? Self-love, vision. Right there. Go ahead, let me grab it. All right, y'all, welcome to another edition of the Self Love Show. As always, we ask you guys to kindly like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and repost this to your different social media, which greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. All right, y'all. Welcome to the Self Love Show on This Ain't That Network. As we say, TATN. That's right. This ain't that network, and this is one of the co-hosts, 9 Millie. All praise to the ancestors, the Most High. And last but definitely not least, my beloved late Mama Sky. Big ups. This evening, we're going to be reviewing some of our shows from 2023. Highlight, the activity from the guests. Maybe a couple of major things from the news cycle this year. I don't know. I didn't really plan that. But what happened in 2023? Me personally, it's all a blur. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another entertaining episode of the Self Love Show. These are lessons, not lectures. We live and live in color, Tuesday, January 2, 2023, at approximately 7:44 in Chicago. You guys, we're getting more in 2024. And as always, you cats can be anywhere in this magnanimous universe, but thankfully, we all chose to be here together. What down, brother Wordsmith? What you manifesting today, G?
Love, man. You know me. I'm manifesting love. What you manifesting?
Ditto, brother. Pure, magnificent, magnanimous, unfettered, unfiltered. Some say harsh. Many say tough, but love just the same, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what's been going on in your neck of America, bro, since we last canoed?
The new year, you know that part. But
ooh, yeah.
man, the governor of Texas sent some 250 migrants or something on a plane to Rockford and then had them bus to Chicago. Yeah, they sent it to avoid the penalties. They've been dropping the migrants off in the suburbs and letting them make their way to Chicago. Been a huge mess.
Wow.
Got to lose their sanctuary city status. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's sanctuary for people who are already here, but I guess that's a conundrum. Once you're here, I guess you're already here, right?
Man,
you know what I mean?
They're leaping in front of people for housing. They're leaping in front of people for, they talking about work permits. It's,
Yeah, but you're a humanitarian guy. You believe in a borderless society. So what are you gonna do? I mean, you can't have it one way and then not support it.
You can't have one part of the country sending it to another part of the country, all of it. You know what I mean? Sending them to 3 different cities.
Yeah, but those parts of the country's been saying, "Hey, are you sitting up here on your perch in the South Shore area talking about borderless societies and imaginary lines?" And
there are imaginary lines. And
it's a humanitarian crisis, and this and the fourth.
No, I never said that part.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm just saying that's the point. Maybe not you.
But you spend the state's money to send them here. Well, we say we want them, I guess. So we got to get rid of that status. Period.
It's awful. It's awful on so many levels. So we did a whole show on it. Probably need to revisit it somewhere down the line. But yeah, it's awful on so many levels, bro. Because it is a humanitarian crisis, and it's just going to create more crisis.
It's going to bankrupt this city.
Boy, if I could say what I could say. All right. But yeah, so what to expect on today's show? We always kick it off with the Self Love Show quote of the day. We're going to spin a quick video, more growth and development platform video, more growth and development, right? We're all is one well, right? And then, of course, we have tattoo tyranny. We like to show our government will decide if what they're doing, how they're interacting with the citizens who pay their salaries is acceptable or not. Then, of course, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. So your mind is literally a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So we'll give you a riddle, a dome teaser shortly, and you'll have the opportunity to use your own mind and see if you can't figure it out. Can't figure it out, and Tori, who normally does, can't figure it out. I'll give you guys the answer at the end of the show. But today, we're going to be going over 2023 in review. Another year of the self-love. Phone lines are open, 424-900-6945. That number's what?
Troll free.
That's 424-900-6945. That number's totally, completely what?
Absolutely troll free.
Trolls get what?
Holes around here, homie.
We'll make you what?
Famous.
That's right. We'll make you famous at the end. I'll be your what?
Huckleberry, is it?
Huckleberry, yeah, not Dingleberry. That's what I was saying. Big up Sharuka. Yeah, I'll be your Huckleberry. So yeah, we'll make you famous, right? So, yeah, so that's how the show works, and then we wrap it up with my personal favorite part of the whole shebang, and that's when Brother Wordsmiths blesses us with his talent from on high, off the top of the dome, summarizes the whole show. I guess maybe today he'll be summarizing a year, but it's all such a blur. It's all a blur, I tell you that much, at least for me.
We already know. Yep.
Yeah. It's funny how the older you get, the more of a blur those years.
The faster it goes.
Yeah.
Vibration of the planet speeding up, so time is relative to that, and it's going faster.
Everybody's talking fast around me. I'm like, oh, look at that fast talking whippersnapper there, talking fast, walking fast. All right, yeah. So, any announcements, bro?
And like, share, subscribe, share it worldwide. We growing. Let's get it out to the masses.
That's right. Stop the violence, y'all. Stop the violence. Subscribe now. All right. If you voted for Harold Washington, or you think you would have voted for Harold Washington, subscribe to the channel. How much does it cost, Self?
$3.99.
Yeah,
Not even a dime.
yeah, that's right. Even if you don't think you would have voted for Harold Washington, too, what?
Subscribe.
That's right.
And when you come in, thumbs up.
That's right. Smash the thumbs up out there.
Smash it out there.
Thumbs up out there. All right, so I've been doing a lot of yapping. Big ups to everybody in the chat. We're gonna get there, and so if anybody's got anything about 2023 they remember or they want to chop it up about, let us know. Or you can call in or text. But enough of my yapping. I'm gonna let this guy handle his business.
Yo. End of the year show. It's all in review as we head to the new. Y'all know how it go. The Self Love Show. As always, we have a very important video that we need you to check out. Silverback More Growth and Development platform, which we're building the Self Love Nation off of. As always, before that, we have the Self Love Show quote of the day. Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let every new year find you a better man. Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let every new year find you a better man. Benjamin Franklin.
What if you're a female or some sort of misgender?
Well, you already know how that go. When Benjamin Franklin was talking, he was only talking to the men.
Benjamin. The white men.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be clear about that.
Well, I don't know all the way there about that now, but I hear you. Silverback
We don't know what was in his heart.
Platform. Land number one. Repair our nation via reparations. We demand our silver back. Number two. To connect our breadwinners with our activists. And three. Show an accurate depiction of African American Chi-Town. 4. To shine a light on positive influences. 5. Heal our community one person at a time. 6. To provide an unfiltered platform for our influencers. 7. Recycle the black dollar. 8. To provide mentors for the mentorless. 9. To close the gap between us and our pink kinsmen. And number 10, protect our women, children, and men by any and all means necessary.
Facts. And all those could be interchangeable, that's for sure. As far as
All
the order.
interchangeable. Yes.
That's right. Bro, last week, man, big ups to the newest to the Silverback Give Back Gang, Rolando Boyce from the Shy. Huh?
Man.
Actually, from the Shy. And
yeah. And off the Shy.
Yeah.
And
interesting. That's interesting.
Very much.
Man. He laid it out there, bro. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. If you didn't check that out, I advise you.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. On different levels. I mean, we went through more growth and development with him and coming up in the actual Shy.
Yeah.
How that, affected, his
impacted
role.
his life. Yeah.
Yeah, his life and role. And, Yeah, he even gave some tips out there and words of encouragement for, those who might be in the industry. So we definitely, as always, encourage you guys to do yourself a favor and share that link and watch it out there. Huh?
Check it out. Most definitely.
Yeah. If you want to poke your lips out while you watch it, you know what I mean? Yeah, like so.
You're at liberty to do so.
You're at Marcus liberty to do so.
If you don't understand what's going on, sometimes you get to poke your lips out and be like, huh?
Yeah, and then you can ask a question in the chat, myself or Brother Wordsmith or any one of the, the mods on the channel. They'll get in there and respond, get you an answer. You know what I mean? They'll get you an answer.
Ricky.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Ricky T.
Yeah, we understand. All right, so yeah. That was definitely a great show, and we appreciate that, brother, taking the time out to do that.
Absolutely. Very humble, brother.
Yeah, extremely. I would definitely agree with that. So, bro, did you see, let's see. It's Slushy Gate. Slushy Gate, what the producers are calling it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to see, but I would think not this week.
You see what the magic can is doing? Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, we'll get back to it. It's a green can because it's a spray. But I don't even have a green screen, but whatever.
How about a drink? It's nasty, sickening behavior. Innocent people just standing there getting slushies thrown at them from a passing car. And you won't believe who's throwing the drinks. They're uniformed police officers patrolling the streets of Louisville, Kentucky.
Like
in
that?
A car.
No.
You can hear them yucking it up the entire time. They actually recorded their cruel antics and shared the video with some of their fellow cops.
How did they think this was going to end
a
well?
marked police car following them records a slushie hitting a pedestrian.
The outrageous attacks took place over 11 months in 2018 and 2019.
11 months?
But the video has only been obtained this week by the Courier-Journal newspaper following a Freedom of Information request.
Wow.
Locally, this scandal became known as Slushygate.
What?
After
So
24 innocent civilians.
I hadn't heard them say that when I came up with Slushygate. I swear to God.
The two officers
funny.
in the undercover
I
car
swear to
were
God.
identified as Curtis
I mean,
Flynn,
11 months,
40,
it is
and Brian
Slushygate.
Wilson,
Yeah, but
36.
I came up with that.
Undercover
Yeah.
drug task
Well,
force.
I
mean,
Both
the
have
universe
pled
creates
guilty.
everything,
Flynn
so
was sentenced to 3
Scottie
months.
Pippen.
Wilson
We
got
can
30
all
months.
tune
And
in
it
to
wasn't
the
just
same
slushies.
frequency
Scottie
and times.
Cops
fucking
also
Pippen.
seem to take pleasure in driving through puddles, drenching people waiting at bus stops.
I mean, look at these guys.
Bill says the culture of the police department has changed, and something like this could not happen again.
We've improved focus on supervision. Incidents like
This
that
is
will not
ridiculous.
be
To protect and serve their
Supervision. These guys, are they special needs? That's
They've
like
got
that.
to go. They've got to go. That's for damn sure. That's oh my God. I mean, they shouldn't even be able to be cops anymore. And it's supposed to be civil servants, and they out there doing that.
They're doing what 16-year-old delinquents would do. Like a
Man.
16-year-old who just got his license. He's,
Man.
we've got they've got
Yeah,
a gallon of private
no
stock.
idea.
They've got a gallon of private stock. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They're listening to Freaky Tales, the long version, and they're driving around doing shenanigans like that.
They wouldn't even do that. This is ridiculous.
But 12 grown, and they can probably pay 6 figures in Louisville, close to it. And you said it earlier. How did they think that would end well? Like, didn't they? How did
they're recording it and in 2 different cars and all that. It's going on over the body cams. And how did they think that was going to end?
And they were in uniform.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's go out and do dumb stuff and wear the letters. Make sure you wear the letters and everything. You drive around campus and make sure you got your letters on.
Make sure everybody knows. What the crap? I hope that.
And they had to file a Freedom of Information Act just to get the
Yeah, because they wasn't gonna let that footage out.
Well, I've said it, Self. I've said it. All that footage, it should be like Cops. Should be like, what was that channel? The Box. And people can get in there and pay money and it'll run. You should be able to get in there and pay money and we can run all those videos. You'd be like, I want to see Louisville. It'd be like, and we watching Louisville for like 3 minutes. You know what I mean? And shenanigans. And look at these guys. You know what I mean? We should be able to have access to those cameras as a society. You know, live.
Yeah, the only thing they say about that, the privacy in the bathroom and things of that sort. You know, that's all. Only thing I see against that.
Yeah.
But and that's just, I don't know how you know monitor that, because and ideally they can't shut their cameras off. Well,
there should be a privacy button, right? And then this is how you monitor it. I can see when you're walking into the can, Mr. Pig. I can see. You can clearly show everybody where you're going, and then you can do what? Hit your privacy button. Everybody's like, okay, he's a privacy button. He could be duking somebody up in a can. He could have told some young punk to go in the bathroom, and he can be doing all types of shenanigans in there. But hey, that's the can. It's the can. You know what I mean? It's the can. I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't start policing the can, sir. Remember South Park was policing the can. Sir, we need you to stand to the side. They had those fat African-American women dressed up in uniforms like they was at the airport, working airport security.
Oh,
and we got to check. Sir, we got to check inside. Yeah. South Park.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, right in your private bathroom. They're going right in your bum. All right. Yeah, South Park. Yeah, Slushy Gate.
That's not fun.
Is that tyranny?
Yes. At its highest. No, not the highest. At its stupidest. At its stupidest. There's far worse tyranny than that, but that's just stupid.
And just think, his family's got to see that. Their family, so seriously, are you guys special need?
I mean, because you're doing it right on camera. We can see you.
And you're cops.
Yeah, it's so anti what you're supposed to do. I mean, supposed to serve the people. They splashing people
with slushies. Now, what if somebody?
No, the people sitting at the bus stop with the water on it.
Yeah.
What if somebody badge number?
Then what if somebody shot at them? Is that entrapment? 12 have the right to go around doing shit like that to people, and then having it and then saying, "Well, I fear for my life." They don't have the right to do that.
No.
If anything, we should have the right. If 12 is standing there, right, saying they're writing somebody a ticket, we should have the right as society to go splash them, and then fuck 12. We should have that right as it stands, and we actually do. But most people don't have they still don't have the balls to do stuff like that.
Yeah. They'll kidnap you if you do that.
Oh, the city of Chicago, hit you with it. You end up in the county. You'll be out maybe the next day,
Kidnap.
But they'll drop all the charges. But that's kidnapping. That's exactly what that is. Yeah, hit that privacy button on you, work you up, you up.
Wee.
All right. So, let's move on. So we both agree, and I think everybody in the chat may agree that that's tyranny. At one of its highest forms. I mean, Self, you say you don't think it's definitely we agree. In its dumbest form, special needs. Yeah. All right, Slushy Gate. All right, you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Now we got some pink crime out here, Self.
Okay, this is always fun.
Spousal Gate. Pick up the inside edition for both of them. Fair use. Spousal Gate.
A message sent in frustration or a cold-blooded hit on an estranged spouse. That's just what a jury may be asked to decide in the case of a former cheerleader accused of ordering her husband of 13 years to be killed. The woman has been behind bars in the Bahamas, but as Megan Alexander reports today, she's asking a judge to release her.
The former cheerleader accused of plotting to murder her estranged husband is led into a courthouse in the Bahamas today. She's in handcuffs and has her hair in a bun. Lindsay Shiver was expected to be released on $100,000 bail. She is accused of sending a photo of her estranged husband to her alleged lover, saying, "Kill him." Lindsay met her husband Robert at Auburn University, where he was a football star and she was a cheerleader. They have 3 children and live in Georgia and frequently vacation in the Bahamas. She reportedly told cops that whatever incriminating text messages she sent were just venting in the midst of a bad divorce. Her parents are quoted as saying, "Our daughter has our love and unwavering support."
There you go.
Yeah, well,
you're innocent until proven guilty, but it seems pretty savage to me.
yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. You can't do that. The feds is watching you. You're going through a whole situation out there. Innocent until proven guilty, though, because that could have been going through a bad divorce, but. Was there some money talking about? Did they go as far as that, or was it just a text message saying kill him?
Yeah, it had to be a lot more than that.
Yeah, she's in jail.
Yeah, with $100,000 bond in the Bahamas.
And her complexion.
Yeah, but then you got to balance that versus his complexion. Property owner.
Yeah.
So, but I'll say this, when you look at the totality of what I'm looking at, looks like she was trying to frame the simp. Get somebody, from Bahamas, probably one of the locals, one of the indigenous, one of the coloreds. I bet you if you peel back the layers, she's going to set him up. I didn't know he was going to do it for real. Yeah.
He probably turned her in.
Oh, yeah. He sure did. He knew what was coming. He knew exactly what was going to happen. All right. But, yeah, so, I mean, it doesn't fit the narrative of, what's in the news cycle. But here at TATN, this is what we do here, right? Right up our alley. But today, it's going to be a fun show. 2023 in review. Another year of the self-love. Phone lines are open. It's pinned in the chat, you guys. All right, brother Wordsmith and all. We've got the first dome teaser of the year. It's not one of the poems, so you guys should be able to matriculate this. I mean, come on. Dropping it in here now. Okay, there we go. What can you keep after giving to someone? I just put it in the chat.
Wow, it's always right at the heart.
Ain't that crazy? What? Just type in something like, share, subscribe, and it'll move it. It's probably the easiest way. What can you keep after giving to someone? You guys, that's your daily dome teaser. All right. Now you guys can be processing like Justin Fields. You see Justin Fields out there processing stuff? Processing.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player. He's going to be something special.
Everybody knew he's an athlete, but I'm saying he's thinking. He's
he's doing what he's he's get some time back there to do, evaluate. You get some time to process.
Thank
and
you.
Then
Thank you. And so if he's got a 4.340 and had like a 4.2 grade point average at Ohio State. I mean, the kid he graduated with honors, and they say he can't process an NFL offense.
Come on, man. They just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Every quarterback misses throws.
Yeah. All right. So that's the dome teaser, you guys. That's the dome teaser. We'll give you guys a chance to matriculate. And all right, we can just get on to the show. We can get on to the show. Now, I got one self I wanted to talk about. It was one of the earlier shows this year. We didn't have a guest, but it was the Lead Weagle show in Chicago. So we unpacked a whole lot of information there about licensing.
No doubt.
Yeah,
man. And how it was, no one of our hue had out of the first runs of licensure.
Yeah, of course. What'd you think? Well, not you. But yeah, that's what happened.
And I still haven't been in one here, so.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. Because, man, they all over the place here. It's like 7-Eleven. So, and here's the thing.
I see them all the time, too. I'm driving, I'll be like, oh, dang, that's that.
And so when
they're not like there, though. Not like that.
And when they pop up, they are, well.
It's not the pop-ups.
Well, right. Any one of them you go to, though, Self, they give you a new customer deal. First time? This your first time? Because we want to give you some weed. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's my first time. You're forcing me to not come back here. I'm going to keep finding other first-time places. You know that, don't you? Yeah. You better have something sweet lined up for recurring business, right, Self? You know what I mean?
You want my business.
Yeah, it's my first time, First time smoking, too, Never smoked before in my life. All first time.
Yeah.
Not that I smoke, but, for the record. Yeah, that was a heck of a show. Had a lot of fun with that one. Had the Chicago flag. Had the, it was like the Chicago police flag, but instead of the nonsense, it had the blue marijuana leaf. Yeah. Coach didn't even notice it. It was the marijuana leaf. Boy, I tell you, the human brain is something, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Let's see what they want to see or what it expects to see, especially if it's not focused and paying attention.
I wonder, Self, if we can shimmy up that pole in front of City Hall and put that flag up there, how long it would take before the goyim and the government realize, what's that? Wait, is that? You know what I mean? We have it up.
I wouldn't pull it.
Have it up in the court. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody would notice it.
I think some would. There's some sticklers out there, some OCD people that look up and be like,
I come in and pray to that flag every day. Every morning I come in and pray to the Chicago flag. And we also had your boy Gamal Hakeem.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that was a great show.
Yeah.
Great brother. Talked a lot about health. It was diet, alkaline, and life too. Blended it all together. He mentioned the indigenous tribes of the hood.
Yeah. He did. Yeah. We got one if production can play we got a clip from that show. And big ups to production. Yeah, I can't say enough. Yeah, we gotta come up with something though, bro. We gotta figure out what I'm trying to figure out is well, you can go ahead. We may not play the whole thing. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was real big on the alkaline diet out there. That was his thing. He was passionate about the alkaline diet. Can you provide the Self Love Nation with any colloquialisms, meaning sayings or quotes that either you live by that may have been provided by elders, ancestors, or even homie the creep? Any words of wisdom that they might have been laying on y'all while y'all was growing up that you'd like to share with the nation, bro?
I was Well, growing up, I was just I was grounded in a lot of spirituality on both sides of my family. You know, and my family is from the South, so you know I got to experience that hospitable side of humanity down there in the South, man. And you know, I would just say, you know, you got to be respectful and you know, never give up on yourself, and just, you know, believe in what you want to do, and be respectful with it. It's just all about respect and family and love. That's what I experienced when I was growing up.
Yeah, that's well said. You know, because this is, you know, good for a historical point of view. So I mean, I know there would have been, you know, street activity, gang activity, but it sounds like you had a solid foundation, solid family, and everything kept you grounded. But you know, like, were guys, you know, running around with bags of money and doing stuff like this back then?
Well, hey, but don't get it wrong. You know, I'm right there on 64th and Bishop, and you know,
Yes,
I got
sir.
my family. I got 3 different sides of my family that's tapped in, like
Yeah, you
for
right
real,
off
for
the
real.
tray. Right off the tray.
You know, for real. But you know, not just in Inglewood, but just, you know, my family period spanning, you know, around Chicago. But yeah, it's definitely you know,
you can kill it right there. You can kill
definitely
it.
had some street tribes, you know, in Inglewood, you know,
Yes, sir.
growing up.
Yeah, that was a great conversation, man. Great conversation.
Street tribes. Yep.
That's what you was talking about too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. It was a great conversation. He called me not too long ago, and you know, needed a solid. I picked him up. He had some car trouble or whatever.
Yeah.
Got him together. Well, took him and got his tools so he could get himself together, actually.
Yeah. That's love.
Yeah. Great brother.
So he got it fixed too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. All right. Yeah, man. And then well, I think I was in Shy for Charter Day, and the BET co-founder was speaking at our Charter Day event. And remember that? And we saw Chris the barber, Chris Mass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we decided, you know, go to his shop and everything. And
Yeah,
that's
that was.
where
Oh, you met. Yeah.
get to the store next door and met Joe Rilla. Joe Rilla, the
Shy Gorilla.
the Shy Gorilla. Joe Rilla. He plugged with who you do the show with? Was it Cameron?
No. It was Cassidy.
Cassidy. Yeah, Cassidy. Sure was.
And he plugged with did the mixtape with from the Locks. Man, what, I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
That's just pitiful.
Yeah. Like I said, it's all a blur to me, you know.
Man. And you know, I can see his face and can't recall his name. Boy, I used to have that photographic.
Yeah,
I got laid out in traffic.
You always had them names.
Laid out in traffic.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got another quick video. This was quicker for y'all. Yeah, but Jorella, he came and told his story about, you know, how he had just recently you know, gotten out you know, off the plantation, you know, the prison pipeline, and you know, told his story. Very intelligent brother, you know, and
yeah. and got up, and then it was Jadakiss.
It was Jada.
Jadakiss had
it was Jada, yeah.
A contest to host people mixtape or what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yep.
Yeah. And so yeah, you know, talked about how he started getting into rap and music, you know, when he was younger, and yeah. Good brother. Good brother.
Very good conversation too. I mean, that's one thing about the Self Luv Show. It's very vast, and you can get all different types of groups of people that have similar to very different.
That's right. We're not a monolith
at all.
But there is a common thread of
trauma
and struggle that we all are associated with. Even self, right? Say if you were some sort of Cosby kid and you came up with an absolute spoon in your mouth and you're a trust fund baby, you still got the trauma because you've said it. It's passed down in the DNA and it's generational. Yes. You're feeling what some of the parents have been pushing down through you through their experiences.
Yeah, and their parents and the fifth time grandparents.
Facts. You wondering why you got, 500 pounds of meat in a deep freezer, and then you don't realize that's coming from the trauma that your ancestors had during the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Right. Now you got a kitchen full of nonsense. There's a pantry full of, non-perishables. On the one hand, but of course we did do a show on how to be prepared and having a pantry full of nonsense. You're right. Right, but that's the balance that self-love's talking about. You're gonna sit here with your lips poked out, not knowing what's going on. Oh boy,
I didn't know what they were saying, man. Did you
those
hear that?
guys?
What did he say?
Imagine those guys standing on the line. I'm telling you, you don't stop.
Well, there were some, and they by the time it was over with, they weren't.
And they're looking like a jackass as far as everyone here is concerned. Right. Oh my God, everything was always our fault. That's just incredible. Stop poking your lips out. We gotta get him to stop poking his lips out. Oh, great times. But we got a video to play. It's an inside joke you guys wouldn't understand unless you've been through what never happened.
Yeah.
Big ups, Gorilla. Silverback. Gorilla.
Joe, who do you credit for helping you to rise above the environmental stressors as a shorty?
Man, my brothers, really my brotherhood, you know what I mean? I had a good foundation, you know what I'm saying, with some real solid brothers, you know what I'm talking about? Like cats that were real influential to me. They raised their kids, you know what I mean? They worked their jobs, they provided for their families, you know what I mean? They were street dudes, but they was thorough though, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I credit my team, you know what I mean? Because, man, I'm notorious throughout the streets, you know what I'm saying, for being like, as a shorty, we was really like in it. We was out there, you know what I'm saying? So I had a reputation for that. But, these brothers, they saw my potential and they curved me from what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? So we've been together, man, 20 plus years, man. So that's what it is. Secret society, all we ask is trust, you hear me?
That's amazing that you said that, because, there's a narrative going around that, a lot of the OGs wasn't, well, it may be true, it may not be true, but they a lot of the OGs was just creating, crash test dummies, send-offs. But it sounds like to me you was getting some knowledge, some wisdom, some understanding.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've been spreading, that's the thing. I ain't selfish with the jewels that I pick up along the way, you know what I'm saying? I spread them joints. So I've been helping the brothers like my peers, you know what I'm saying? I always been the one walking in front of them, you know what I'm saying? So the things that I was picking up from bro them, you know what I'm saying? I always been spreading it, just trying to enlighten my brothers or whatever. But yeah, that's facts though.
We've
got one who can see.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Because in that light of that whole, what you said, what advice would you provide a shorty contemplating jumping off the porch in 2023?
Don't do it.
Man.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Cotton. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Do you still have them?
Got mine.
Yeah, he said, "Don't do it, man." That's the same thing. Jacob said too. Like, don't do it, man.
Yeah, facts.
Man. Wow.
That is facts.
Yeah, it was a great conversation. To your point, you know what I mean. Yeah, he's very candid, brother, and wish nothing but the best for him.
Absolutely.
Nothing but the best. All right, we got one more, and then we're gonna take our break, bro. Eric Nesbitt, Evil Nez, as some may know him.
Yes,
Commercial realty investor. Yeah.
Yes, that was, man, insurance and investor part.
Yeah, he dropped some jewels.
Man, so many.
Well, the insurance was off OSS. That was
oh, you're right. Wait a minute, Nez. Who am I here?
Nez Denver, Evil Nez. You're thinking of Two Club off OSS does the insurance. Sat with us, State Farm, but that was last year.
I thought he was both.
Two Club, OSS. Come on.
I thought Nez was both.
No, he was doing. Maybe he was, but come on, I can't think of the new name. Two Club. Oh my God.
Oh, OSS.
He sat with us, State Farm. Oh my God. Oh God. Come on. I do better than this. That's why I said it's all a blur to me. Oh.
Me as well. Like.
All right.
Okay.
So you got Salik, and then you got hard ass Cater Menace.
Yeah.
Cater Menace. That's the Two Club. Oh,
yeah, but the thing is insurance too. Insurance and real estate. Thought he was doing both.
Was he?
Yeah, maybe I'm confused. I don't.
Yeah, but he dropped some jewels. I don't know. You could be right. He dropped some jewels. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was ain't insurance, lawyer and real estate.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe I drew a blank on Decatur Minister Society.
Man.
Yeah. I was thinking about TC, hard as Deuce Anchor. That's what he always say. So I was like, all right, yeah, now I got it. Yeah. Because he's so mellow,
Man.
Seems so gentle. Yeah. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, who am I to say? But yeah, go ahead, man. Let's roll video, and then after this one, we'll take our short break. Commercial realty.
We want to do an analysis looking at all the income that's being brought in by the property, less all the operating expenses, and whatever the seller's charging for that. You take the net operating income divided by the sale price, and that's going to give you what's called a cap rate. If you're buying building A and it has a 6% cap rate, and then the building across the street sold earlier in the year for a 7% cap rate, then you're probably not making the right decision in buying it because it's not kicking off enough net operating income. So cap rate is a comparative measure used by commercial real estate investors to determine if they're buying at the right price.
And so any kids out there, when he says cap rate, he's not talking about the rate of lies you tell. All right. This is no cap here, so everybody knows.
I don't think.
Yeah, he's dropping some jewels though. As far as that game, you know how to get in, what you're looking at, the barriers of entry, different ways to get financing and funding,
Yeah, it was. Now I'm really clear on what it was.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, it's a blur. We do a show every week.
Yeah, law and so it was two things.
Yeah, because he could look at the
real
contract.
estate.
So yeah, he's a contract attorney.
Yeah.
Realty yeah. So he was able to do two things. Like definitely, he saved himself a lot of money as well. Yeah, and earn money on the side.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then, bro, was there anything about the year? I mean, I'm getting ready for cue to sound, but anything about the year, bro? You want to go through some of those. I can't even think of it. So much happens. I don't know what happened in last year as far as the programming on the news.
Oh, I pretty much stay unplugged, so it's
Yeah.
A lot of madness.
Yeah.
BS is irrelevant to the intelligent. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what we represent. It's the
Self Luv Show.
Yes,
Yes, y'all. Don't stop. Self Luv Show. End of the year review. Into the new 23 to 24. Got a whole lot in store, y'all. So we then went over some of the shows in the earlier part of the year. Now we're gonna look at some more shows from throughout the year and reminisce.
It's the Self Luv Show.
Enjoy. And enjoy. And as you know, we got some great videos for you to watch. Hey, check them out. And we will be back at you shortly.
I don't think they're smart enough for there to be a conspiracy against JF1. Justin is more coachable. That's his problem. As you were alluding to being the son of 12, I don't think the coaching staff, definitely the offensive coaching staff, isn't smart enough. They might have some kind of internal feelings with Bilbo that they might want him to succeed. I don't go with the conspiracy. I just don't think that they're smart enough to win.
As far as the conspiracy part, it's hard to say yay or nay, but I do know if he's not their guy, once you see that he can't do what you want him to do, you can take all bets off on that guy.
I think if it is, it's coming from Getsy. And Flus is too dumb to see it. Pose won't believe it. Pose, get your security staff involved and look into it. I would never hire anyone from Green Bay because I guarantee you when he gets fired, he's going to be right back over there on their staff.
And it bows to his will. Nothing is as rebellious as the white man. Everything that God says thou shalt not do, the white man says, gee whiz, buddy, it's all right. Come on, try it. You like it, baby. It's okay. Gee whiz, you guys are too rigid. You only live once, man. Come on. You know that Chuck talks like that. I'm talking about Bob. I'm talking about Bill. I'm talking about Larry. You know the guys I'm talking about. Now, listen, you acting like you don't know them.
wanted to do business. My brother became famous, and we had an opportunity to leave that world and go into another world. That opportunity came, hip hop hit. Charlie told my brother Eddie, yo, this is the wave of the future. This is going to be huge. Eddie did not believe that. It's a fad, and moved forward. And then there was an opportunity. I wasn't a rapper. It was an opportunity because of my brother's fame for me to get a recording contract with Clive Davis's company, with Arista Records. I could have been afraid and said, nah, but I've never been raised to be afraid. So I took advantage of the opportunity, and I did it. And I started learning how to write, learning how to rap. It was a perfect time because it was all, pretty much it was new. I went from being an artist to, we did some things with touring and merchandising. I touched a lot of aspects of Eddie's career, and then kind of just graduated to my own thing.
Social programming, man, is off the chain, and we witnessed it. We got to see it firsthand. I often say that hip hop went from having fun to scholars.
Drive-by mass killing women and children in the neighborhood. Like, that's okay. Killing the elders, shooting up the block. That's all good stuff. The drug raping, all of that stuff became the cool thing to do. And then the mass materialism. And that kind of started during our era.
Yeah.
You talk about all these brands. I didn't know nothing. We didn't know nothing about half these brands that you could copy, Macy's and Nordstrom and all of that stuff. And some rapper hadn't told us about them. You know what I mean? So then the next step, if you ain't got a job or you don't have the means to get it, then what you gonna do to get those goods that we couldn't afford? You gonna sell drugs. You gonna do what you gotta do to get that stuff.
Important to me is that I think people understand is that our planet is one that's filled with such fear. We have fear of everything. And this is a focal point for fear. When you're dealing with someone coming in through your walls and taking you out of your bedroom to a strange spacecraft and doing things to your body, and it makes you want to go inside and to understand, what is this place? Who are we? Why are we here? What is this happening? Why do some people see the spaceship and others don't? I don't know why. I really think it has to do with us going inside and saying that there's something more going in here than what meets the eye. And we have to go inside ourselves to understand what's going on. There's a self-exploration here that opens one, that will open up one to other dimensions, other realities, and other possibilities. This place is not about money markets, picket fence, getting a car, and getting the best job. There's a lot more going on here than meets the eye.
Man, I thank you guys for inviting me on. Thank you. Great format, very solid. It don't have that low budget movie feel. You know what I'm saying? And we get that a lot in the Black community, for real. Like, people look at us to be fuck ups. They look at us to be low budget. They look at us to be ignorant, stuttering, and use a whole bunch of and all of that. But no, they got the real deal on here. That everybody know who Torian Mills is, baby. They know.
Hey, well, bro,
They're so ignorant. Man.
Hey, but this platform's your platform. This platform's my platform. From Inglewood, California to
the
Chicago,
South Shore.
Crazy thing about it,
this platform is
made for you and me.
It's made for you.
The crazy
and establish this Constitution for the United States.
Sensitive buttons. Y'all know how we go. And we're back. Year in review. It was a blur. Filled with an enormous amount of information. And we're about to review some more. Give examples of what we have in store for 24. That's right.
Self-love vision. Gotta get that self-love vision back in play.
Wee.
Yep. Thanks for y'all patience. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. As Self Love said, we're going to jump into later into the year. House stock there, fella. House stock. That's right. House stock came to town, courtesy of Midwest Fest.
Yes, Midwest Festivals.
Yeah, there you go.
Outstanding. It was a time. Oh, hey, but House Stock 2024 is gonna be something you better not ignore.
There you go.
Better bring your family and your friends.
Yeah, heard that. Yeah, the House Stock Show. The guys come through.
Yes,
DJ
Obatala.
Obatala. That's right.
DJ Creeper.
Came through and gave their they opined on different house music topics and things of this nature.
Outstanding.
Yeah, Brother Wordsmith, and then he talked about the origins of the whole festival. It's a festivus for the rest of us. Glamping. You got your target date for 24 yet?
No, we're not quite set on that. It's in the planning.
Yeah.
Stages.
Yeah. So in case y'all don't know, it's a glamping event. House music, DJ fest. You come out there, tents or your trailers or however you do.
Yeah. And it's got lots of events and vendors.
Yeah.
And
vendors.
Kick it.
Yeah.
House music like 12, 14 hours a day.
Yeah. Out in a unincorporated, well, it's incorporated, but
yeah. Nice area.
Yeah. In
It's
the back
a beautiful
country.
thing.
Yeah. House stock. That was great times.
Mm-hmm. Coming to a town near you.
Now, we don't know if it's official because these things are quite often not what they seem. But we may have had our first white guest on the Self Love Show. Stepped up to the plate. He might be some sort of Native American.
Yeah. Just like there was a mom that was also very similar.
Well, my point is, big ups to Matt.
Yeah, Matt started. Yeah, because we no, he was the guest. She wasn't the guest, so that's different. So Matt started. Yeah,
drone specialist.
Yes,
U.S. military. Says he's not a spook.
Yeah,
wasn't a spook.
Crypto knowledge.
Crypto genius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit a wad in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sat down with us. Very,
yes, he did.
Very interesting show.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yep, man.
This guy
talked about a whole lot.
Yeah, but he thinks everything is a drone. Tell you, man, I'm watching that thing. So it was up there this morning. Cloudy day. Yes. That damn thing is almost always up there. Cloudy day. I can see it bright. No other cloud, no other stars or anything are around. And then it moved. I didn't see it move, but I'm looking at it
in the same place.
3 minutes later. Yeah, yes. I'm like son of, you know what I mean? And he's telling me it's a drone. I'm like, okay, then.
It could be if it ain't going.
I didn't see it move like in that fashion.
Right.
I did not see it when I saw it moving, it seemed to be moving like in a wavy fashion. Yeah, it's like wavy fashion. Not a drone, bro. It's too bright. It's too bright. Like, you know.
You do know that they like got whole planes that are considered drones.
Oh, you mean they can just
Aircraft
control them from
from
the ground or from a truck?
Yeah, from wherever. Yeah, they got like whole planes. So
using Starlink?
Perhaps, or something we don't know the name of.
How likely is it, Self, that a guy with a name like Elon Musk can't really trace the family lineage, or Donald Trump, but Elon Musk, let's just talk about him. Private person, comes out of nowhere, makes billions, and now is able to put a whole bunch of junk up in space. What are the chances that that junk is at minimum been hacked by the government, and the government's using it for whatever the government wants to use it for?
You know, he's South African. His father, his parents was already rich.
Okay,
so,
all right.
You know,
what are the chances that the U.S. government
are hacking his?
That he's a patsy for the U.S. government, and they can just put stuff up in the. I don't know. I'm just thinking. That's all.
I'm thinking anybody can hack anything. So,
yeah.
I mean, if he's putting it up there, and it could be hacking it.
What gives him the right to put all that space junk up there?
Well, you know, it's a firmament, so it's in, you know, lower orbit.
All right.
Some balloons or some stuff holding it up. It'll all come back down.
Yeah. I'm just saying. It just seems far-fetched that this guy can do all of this. When you look at Starlink, we got to cover that. I don't think we've literally covered Starlink.
No.
Self, it's so many satellites. You won't believe how many satellites. Like,
yeah, I will.
And he's not even finished.
No, not close. I mean, it's just like the 5G towers. It's got to be, for it all to work, they all got to be that close to each other so they can, you know.
But he's creating a chain, like a ring around the Earth to kind of lock everybody in the firmament.
Yeah, it's
so you can't get to the firmament.
It's not gonna work out there. So,
so you think his projectiles are outside the firmament or inside the firmament?
Inside. The lower orbit is still inside the firmament.
All right, so yeah, we had Matt. Yeah, Matt talked about a lot of stuff. Oklahoma. Yeah. I mean, we could have talked all night. We got a video, though. Big ups to production. And big ups to Matt. Okay. Stepped right up to the plate.
Okay. I think you're still sharing or something.
Oh, is that what's going on? Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Step to the plate, you know. Said it was therapeutic. That's another thing about the show. So, yeah, go past that.
There's something past that?
Yeah. That's another thing that's therapeutic. They say the show is therapeutic, so. Is it true that I have my cell phone and my location, and if I became a target, that a drone could literally know where I am and take me out?
The police have a drone that from TV and stuff that is real, and I've seen it. It shoots, it shocks people, but there's also a drone at the border that's in a box, and if you walk up to it and it pops out, and it can tell if you're Hispanic, and it shocks you, and then Border Patrol picks you up. But yes, it's capable for them to hit you with whatever they want, whenever they want, because drones are not only stealthy, but these Air Force drones, these Global Hawks, these Predators, these huge drones that no one even knows about, are in different levels of the atmosphere, surveying targets in America. So you got your Bluetooth, you have your
it could be a drone,
and you have your Wi-Fi. That's why when I go to the casino or anywhere I don't want to get hacked, I turn my Wi-Fi and my Bluetooth off.
Chicago, bro, I turn my Wi-Fi and Bluetooth off, and guess what? It turns itself back on.
What'd you say, bro?
I turn my Wi-Fi and Bluetooth off.
Yeah.
And it'll turn itself back on.
Mm.
It won't necessarily connect to anything, but it'll be on and searching and communicating and talking, where I literally turn the Wi-Fi thing off. Yeah, but he had a lot to say about drones. He had a lot to say about drones. He was a lot to say about drones.
Talking about those huge drones, like I was talking about, their whole planes and helicopters and stuff. They be dropping bombs on people from way away.
All right, Mimi, the niece, is in the building.
Yes,
Woohoo!
yes,
Another year.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Mimi? Thanks for your support. All right. And we covered Duck. Just want to mention this in our 187 bars. Rest in peace, FBG Duck. Had to mention that. The case is still going on. I think it's been adjudicated. Should be about to get a verdict here real soon, if they haven't already. But I haven't heard anything. But it's getting some views, out of that 187 bars series. The young man was well liked. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Had his enemies, obviously. But he was well liked.
Even some of them liked him. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's just a shame, Really a shame.
Yeah. Really, really.
R.I.P. Duck, and condolences to his family. Now we had another guest with some sort of Muslim sounding name talking about natural health. Kasim.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Man, highly enlightening.
And his
show.
wife.
Oh
yes.
yes. Highly enlightening.
We can call them the jewelers, because that's what they were doing, just leaving gems, just leaving, you know what I mean?
Just here and then drop that there. And then
yeah.
Along the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Very powerful show. He used a lot of scripture, to, break things down. We do have a quick video we like to share with you guys. So big ups. No?
I said no doubt.
Big ups to production. If it's in there.
Chicago, you don't deserve a melanated quarterback.
Oh, well, hold up, pause it. This is a rant, Chicago. All right. I went on a rant, and I just thought it was appropriate to have it part of the show.
All right.
Yeah.
From Chicago, born and raised pretty much my whole life. And Chicago, you're a racist town, in my opinion. I don't know what's in your heart, but it's a racist city. Even a lot of the black folks are self-hating black people. You don't deserve a Pookie or Ray quarterback. You don't deserve it. And if I'm Ryan Poles, if I'm going to keep my jobs out, I'm not even getting Caleb Williams. I'm going to get a stiff statue out there. Stand back there and process. Get rid of it quick, because he runs a 7.44. That's who I'm getting. That's who you deserve. And I'll mess around and stick and shove Bilbo Badgett, Tyson Badgett down your throat for the next 7 years, because that's what you deserve. You're a racist meathead city, which I love, in my opinion. Yeah. There then.
I thought that was a nice rant. They had the level of respect that you needed, where you could
that was funny.
Yeah, I see what I'm saying. And those on the south side and the west side and certain adjudicated areas up north understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's funny. That's for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Let's sit here and watch this. sit here and talk this crap because they don't want to pay Justin Fields, and we can get a number one for him and reset the clock and get a number. Well, if a team is willing to give up a number one, teams don't give up number one and number two draft picks on quarterbacks that other teams have moved off of. So that
Not
typically
at
doesn't
all.
happen. No.
That's not wouldn't happen there. You know,
Thank you.
second round at best.
And
that'll be a steal for this guy, this first rounder.
That would be a complete steal that we sat here and developed and patiently.
Yep.
And get him a center. Get him a center. I mean, a real center. So somebody who knows how to read defenses and help him with some of that processing. They put all the pressure on poor Pookie Fields. You know what I mean?
They've been doing all right. It's not been so bad these last 6 games or so, bro.
I understand. Still want a center. Lucas
Yeah,
Patrick.
I'm not saying I'm not saying don't get a center. I mean, he might not be the backup either because he's very pricey.
Yeah,
so,
and snapping that ball all over the place. I want somebody who can point out coverage herself. You know what I mean? Who could do the tush push. I want somebody like that.
They're gonna have to bring somebody else in.
I want somebody like that Kelsey boy in Philly.
Philly, they don't really make a whole lot of them like that.
You know what I mean? No, you're right. But that's what I want.
Yeah.
Justin needs that if you're going to say he doesn't have
for
the
the
mental
number one
capacity.
pick out there.
Well, they're saying he's
number one pick get a three number ones and a player. That's what they're saying they're gonna get for him.
But we got a black guy from Chicago said they think he's high on the autism scale. So why can't you get him a center who can do all the heavy lifting as far as the processing and mental processing?
Man, he's processing. So
whoever
that is can shut up. And not saying they don't need a center. I mean, they can,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Right.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. But suggesting meathead nonsense, that the brother can't think.
It's ridiculous.
They say he's the first one there and the last one to leave. So, just because he takes the blame, which these coaches should have been doing, because he comes out there as a leader and does what leaders does, and that was my fault. That's on me. I got to play better for us to win.
Yeah.
Because he does that, all these meatheads use that against him and blame him for all the losses.
Dummies.
That's right. We don't like to call people dummies here, but that word there describes
most people. It describes most people. I mean, in my opinion, my humble
what you said was the best description of these people that we're referring to.
Yeah.
Dummies. But that was a rant. I thought we were gonna have a video.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, my bad. That's on production. We have to fire the intern. She's not getting paid anything.
Moses fleeing the people from Pharaoh.
Right, let my people go.
40 years in a desert. Manna. Let's talk about what manna truly is. And
Aganoski's in the Middle East right now saying manna is Peter.
Can we put some sensibility to that?
He'd be a good cellmate if you're doing a 20 years straight.
The Creator loves us beyond. And he's gonna rain down bread in a desert. Moses summoned the strongest men for them to dig, and that's where the whole term of so it is above, so it is what?
Below.
That means that Moses had the science for them to dig and find water.
Yeah, like the elephants can do.
So what do you find even in a desert when you dig down and find water? Do you find bread or do you find plants?
There's a positive.
Yeah, that was
light.
cold.
What do you call that?
Yeah.
You can kill that.
Shiny lining around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cold. He went on a whole thing about manna and the things that we should eat. He was basically saying everything's been spelled out for us, laid out there for us by the good book.
Yeah.
And he asserts that, if we follow those directions, we wouldn't have these illnesses and sicknesses. And if you are sick, you'll get better.
Well, there weren't those illnesses.
Correct.
There were other illnesses and stuff, though, leprosy and, but even if you lived a clean life, you didn't deal with that. So,
Yeah, I guarantee you, leprosy was something going on. It was something they ate. They wasn't even a lot of them wasn't even washing their hands. You know, they wiped their bum with their hands and then they ate steak. You know, right with the same hands.
Nah, I don't buy that. They had some of the greatest things built on this planet that we still can't build. So.
Well, no, I think we're talking about different areas of the world.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they weren't even around during this time. I'm talking.
During leprosy, they were around. Talking about during leprosy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's who was getting leprosy. You didn't hear about leprosy in any, melanated countries. I haven't done the history, but I thought it was always
saying that's what created so-called part of it. So I don't know. I mean, it had to come from, I would imagine if that.
But you confusing leprosy with albinism, albinoism.
No, both. Oh. Yeah, both of those are part of it.
All right, well, they still weren't washing their ass and living in caves. So if you want to sit here and say that wasn't going on, then you can go ahead and give me the history on that too, if you want.
Well,
that's the overarching point that I'm trying to make.
Yeah,
that they didn't even have sewer and running water, and we taught them
have sunlight,
hygiene. The kings had mice running through their hair.
Yeah, I was talking about before them. They weren't even on the planet.
Yeah,
we're talking about the Bible, so that's what I was talking about.
Got you. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. On those biblical times, and
some people was not even here. So
were they? Were they not? Were they not? That's the question. Were they not? That is the question. Are they the same? Is it the same evolution we're talking about? Therein lies the question. I mean, I can't answer it here, but big ups to Kasim and his wife, man. That was a powerful show. And you, they sent you some doodads or something, didn't they? Shipped you some.
Oh yeah, we got some. I got some sea moss, a couple of different kinds of sea moss. It was good.
And we use that like a tea, or you shake it on your
No,
steak?
it was a gel, so you can put it in your smoothie, or I just ate it straight, and it was.
It's kind of like the aloe vera gel. What did it taste like eating it straight?
It was a raspberry and a mango flavor, and they were had ashwagandha and
I bet that was delicious.
Had some other herbs in it.
How did it make you feel? Like, was it better than the energy drink?
Oh, way better. And it really makes you get rid of a lot of mucus.
Oh, nice.
So you'd be like, and it all come up.
Nice.
It all come up.
That's very nice. That's very necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very necessary.
So
sea moss, huh?
Yeah. Sea moss with a few other herbs in it.
Yeah, all right.
Good ones.
And then we had your boy, the Black Artivism, Mario Smith from Literary X, and he slid through. I haven't made any. I'm behind on the short videos, but I got to make his and the last 3 guests, and then go back. Yeah, because there's a lot of good content out here, bro. We just gotta, manufacture it, put it out there.
Man, yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But Mario, big ups to Mario. Definitely a member of the Give Back Gang and Silverback.
Absolutely.
Same thing with K Ferg. Big ups.
Huge ups.
And of course, Rolando. Big ups.
Man.
Yeah,
it's all be a blessing.
Yeah, anything else jump out at you, bro? Either from the year in review, whether it was a guest or not, or did I miss anybody? And then we got, I know I missed some people, but maybe not. Um, 52 weeks. Yeah, we had to miss some people. We didn't have a guest every week, but I would think.
But we had more guests than we stated.
Yeah, seems like
that's for sure.
Seems like it. Seems like it. But I know it was the year we had the fewest guests. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. But as far as anything that happened, yeah, it's just I can't think of anything so much. A lot of shootings, like you said, carnage. Yeah.
Carjackings by the teenagers.
Yeah, but that stopped all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, it stopped here because of weather.
You mean they don't want to drive in the snow?
They ain't outside jacking in the snow. I ain't heard about the jackings. Or maybe they just fell out of the news because of the migrants.
That's probably it. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Because even when the weather wasn't bad yet, I stopped hearing about it. Like before, it was every day. I look on the YouTube video and some Ray doing 140 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone and smash it to the side of somebody's property in a Kia or a Hyundai. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Yeah, they could just take those with a USB drive. That was crazy.
Crazy.
They didn't, took them a long time to fix that too.
That's crazy. And so it's easier, safer, right, in a lot of ways, to just do that and get you a Kia, get you a car for the night self, than call you an Uber or, steal your parents' car like maybe we'd have done back in the day. Yeah. It's better for them to do that.
Most people that's doing that, they can't get the parents' car out there because they ain't old enough to drive out there. They ain't old enough to drive out there, so they,
ain't had no lessons, nothing.
Man,
bro, they be driving their ass off too. Hey, look, when I first started driving, I had respect for everything out there. I knew I didn't have the ability to just drive down some stride street at
they
100.
got these games out there
Yeah,
that
they do.
and them games
Simulations.
they be simulating.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna respawn. Yeah, right.
No, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna respawn, so you better watch it. Watch it.
I had respect though, bro. We had
games. We had to have respect. We didn't have games like that. The games we had didn't simulate real life.
I hear you. But we had pole position, and I knew I wasn't about to drive 140 miles per hour down no damn side street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that game didn't simulate like these games do at all.
Man, it's the pills and all that shit,
They live their whole life with the simulation. We got that, later on after Theta.
Yeah, I hear you.
They lived all the way through that. And be like,
they shouldn't be crashing then.
They gonna crash. We crashed on the games. They have this mentality that they could do it again, and that's the false part. You can't redo it.
All right, that's what you're going with. And the games, the video games. I'm going with the pills, the shit,
All of the above. I didn't say just the video games.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah. It's bravado, bro. I mean, all I'm saying is when I was a kid, I had a little more respect than that, man, for you know what I mean? Like, maybe it was fear. I don't know. I mean, I'd be like, damn. Yeah, and they don't want to get caught. The police would be chasing them, and they want to do.
They do the video games, and we didn't have appeals like that either. So that's for sure. So
yeah, the fear of the parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. They young. They not making decisions. Their brains ain't developed yet. They're teens. Their brains ain't developed. You know, they be thinking I'm gonna get kicked out of school. My mom gonna give me a spanking. Yeah, but you're doing 120. You know what I mean? Down.
Kill everybody.
Yeah. And your mom and dad would much rather have you alive, and we can deal with this later. But yeah. But yeah, it was a year of that. Can't think of much more. Nothing. Well, I'm sure there were some positive things. Nothing in sports from our end, city of Chicago. Nothing there. It was just a big blur. Big blur. But we're going to step our game up in 24, you guys, here on the Self Luv Show. We've had, numerous guests. And yeah, I'll reach out to some people and, see if they'll come on your guys' show. So, we're going to start matriculating, reaching out to them and saying, hey, you got anybody who you think would be, good to become the next silverback gorilla? You know what I mean? So,
remember the Give Back Gang?
Give Back Gang, yeah. That's right. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. So it's just a matter of time. But yeah, I gotta get more willful and reaching out. Hey, it's been a year since Self Luv Show checking in, and I remember when you told us, you got some people in mind for the show. You don't owe us this at all, but we're asking for a solid, right? So
yeah, just introduction. Get us, that's it. That's all we need out there.
Tell them the experience you had, and you know what I mean.
It was a great time.
Yeah,
show them the show. Watch it with them.
Show them the show. Class that Brother Wordsmith, demonstrates show after show. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yes, show them the show. And I'm surprised nobody has matriculated this riddle, but it's not riddle time yet.
I forgot about the riddle. What's the riddle?
But any topics in mind you got, Self, for next year? Anything you want to cover for this year, rather?
We're gonna go into all the way into Are We the Indigenous?
Oh,
I'd like to have a show about that. Like, get into that.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And one, are we the Hebrews?
Yeah.
So go ahead and unpack that. Let's take a look at what Kyrie was saying and about that book he was.
Or the Moors, for that matter.
Right. That's right.
But we really need to talk about.
Well, we can't do that in one show, Self.
No. I wouldn't. Those
got
are
to
3
be
shows.
a series. Yeah, it's got to be a series.
Yeah.
Are we the indigenous people? Are we the big lip, big nose, big face guys in Punkachuchku and all over the world depicted on all the statues and stuff? Yeah. Is that us? Yeah.
We also need to talk about the crappulous behavior that our government is trying to put over. Yeah. The crapulous. The most ridiculous,
And they get away with it because we don't have any journalists. The media is all sold out.
Yeah, they vote when, nobody's there, not even enough a quorum to even really have it be a legitimate vote.
Wow. Yeah.
Corporation is ruthless.
Ruthless.
So, we gotta build our own system.
Yeah, the United States is a corporation. And
That's
that
what I'm talking
corporation is only going to let you get so big within it. So you can't get bigger than the corporation.
It's brutal. So need to form our own corporation.
Yeah. They're going to be watching.
They're going to watch.
They're going to be watching.
Those
are some great topics, though.
They're not going to like it, though, because corporation going to be able to sue that corporation. The
Yeah, they don't
world
like that.
great out there about the land that belongs to us out there, as opposed to they, all right.
Yeah, they don't like that.
No.
But today we had some fun reminiscing. Reminiscing from last year's shows. If you have any feedback, questions, concerns, corrections, or suggestions for future episodes, and if we left you out, my bad. Feel free to contact us in the comments, or you can call us or text. That number's pinned in the chat, but it's 424-900-4945. We'd love to hear from you and learn more about your thoughts and opinions. Remember, ask not what culture can do for you, but what you can do for culture out there. And as always, question everything and every damn body. The Self Love Show. This ain't Kansas, Dorothy. Peer down those rabbit holes. Do your own due diligence out there. Use caution, because sometimes when you stare down into the abyss, and well, yeah, right, it stares right back into you. Peace and self-love, honor, and respect. That's right. All right. See what's going on here.
Oh, the riddle.
You matriculated?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I thought
Did you type it somewhere?
No.
All right, well, we're at the point, so no need to type on it. So we're right there. There's no need to type it. All right, so the riddle, today's dome teaser is, what can you keep after giving to someone?
Your word.
That's right. That's right. Looking at it, penis would fit here too. I mean, if we could say that on YouTube, but right? It would fit. For most people. Still got him. But that's right. He's right. He is right. His answer is technically what they were looking for. And but I'll tell you what, I would have been at that Drop Dead Gorgeous. When you made trade school, they would have had to give me my credit and ask my parents, but do you know what he's saying? And I know what he's saying, but he's right.
Like, well, yeah. How can you, do you know how a penis works? I mean,
there's a bit of genius there in that answer.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought of that?
Yeah, that's right. He should be getting extra credit. And parents, you got to learn how to defend your children as long as they're not doing anything violent or weird. You know what I mean? Don't defend that. Hold them accountable.
Yeah, but you'd be wondering, hey, how does this fifth grader know that?
How? Well, it depends. Like I said, you're right, though. But still, I mean, come on. They know how. They know how. Shit. Same reason they know it in 7th, 8th grade. They know it. We've been playing catch a girl, kiss a girl since 3rd grade back there. The school know what's going on. All right. All right. You know what I mean, Tough? All right, but good job once again, Brother Wordsmith, matriculating the riddle. All right, man. So if if we don't matriculate a guest, let's start the series. Are we the indigenous people, or were we brought over here on slave ships, or both? We'll figure it out. We'll start the series, and just go from there. See if we can get your boy on here. Man, I think your boy Dane Calloway, I'm going to record this commercial. They play it on the radio here in LA. I mean, literally about every time. Like the radio only comes on when my phone disconnects from Apple Play shortly, and then the radio comes on, and it's this voice. Sounds like Dame Calloway, some sort of attorney. You got your bring it to our, as a tow company. Bring it to our place. You've been in a car accident. We'll pay you to get it from the other place and bring it to. I swear it sounds like Calloway. I'm gonna play. You're gonna be like, oh, this dude is sold out. Ain't mad at him. But if it is him, he's getting paid. They play that commercial so much. Unless he signed a 360 deal. He probably signed.
I doubt if it's him.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I hear you. I'm not, I hope you're right. But oh my goodness, it sounds just like. Same echo and everything.
That ain't that hard.
Yeah, that's true.
You can AI that now.
that's probably what happened, and just make it close. And that's what they were kind of fighting about in this strike. Hey, there ain't no fun till the AI got the gun.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking, yeah, I won't say it here. You know, I have my great ideas, and then I say it here, and you'll be like, yeah, don't do it here. This
Yeah.
one time, I'm actually not going to do it. So,
Good.
yeah.
Write it down though, right quick.
Yeah. I mean, I do. Yeah, I do. All right, I'll write it down during your final words. But yeah, so that's what we'll come up on, man, next week. And then Sunday, we never got to cover the Chicago Bulls playoffs because Ace and the family was traveling due to New Year's. What's his name? Diesel. You know, he wanted to drink some Tiger Paw, or to whatever they call it, some sort of Asian drink. I think he thinks he's Bruce Leroy or something. You know what I mean? Out of a Bruce Leroy, the comic Bruce Leroy, though, from the comic book, not the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's him. He's living that fantasy. But he was like, yeah, I need to sleep in preparation for, bringing in the new year. So gotta respect that. So we canceled it, or for this week. So next week it's the Chicago Bulls playoffs. We're talking about the big three. All right, you guys decide who your big three are, and that's what we're going to be discussing. Can they make a run like last year's Miami Heat? Get in there. The Lakers did it. Get in there and what do you call that? Play in.
Yeah.
Parlay that all the way to the finals or the Eastern Conference Finals.
We'll see. That's for sure.
That's right.
We got to get in first.
Well, they're holding the 10th seed. It's nonsense. Remember when they started all this stuff? I'm like, they're going to have us discussing nonsense. They should have just left it with the eight teams, make the damn playoffs, and there you go. Got us talking about the 10th seed. You know what I mean? Just nonsense. But, yeah, everybody. This brings me, and we're going to kick it from the top. Don't worry about that. But this brings me to my personal favorite part of the whole shebang. And that's Wordsmith's final words out there.
Yes, sir. Wow. It's been a year. Another one. $365 sons. Adding up. And this was a great one. So much information shared. And it was excellent. We had many guests. We were blessed. Learned many lessons. Wasn't talking about lectures. People gave their perspective, selective, lived by what they went through. Show you how to invent you if you want to. Let's bend to this different level. Cause you know what we've been through. But it's time to take it to a different plane. Let you know what we got to explain. We came here and it's inflamed and you wanna know how we say the name. A whole lot to gain. To ascertain. Maintain. Who know? We ain't playing no blame game. We grow from every situation. We know. So from 23 to 24, we only gonna go for more. Grow to the next level. So y'all can see the show. Self Love, TATN. Y'all know where we was when we began. And we're here now. to show y'all how to grow. Words.
Words, words. Words, words, words.
We've got smoke.
Nice. Righteous, righteous. All right. All right, y'all. So y'all know what that means. We're going to close it out with Kai Zodiac. Man, Know Thyself by Kai Zodiac. Big ups.
Do you think you are the one? Honestly, I don't know. You know what that means? It's Latin. Means know thyself.
Sure.
We're gonna have a 10.
Bullets a boomerang.
Stand your ground.
Murder is suicide.
Yeah, an eye for an eye.
Back. Silent is violence.
See something, say something.
Twirl. Twirl, twirl. Slave theory. Greed plus ego over fear. That's slavery.
Charity plus humility times love is freedom.
Do not answer questions.
Question everything.
Fear is cap. It's an illusion.
All there is love.
Forgiveness is love's highest vibration.
So do something so-called charitable for a so-called enemy and end the beef.
Healthy people heal thy people.
As we know for sure, hurt people gonna try to hurt people.
Free the old man, free Larry Hoover.
Free Jeff Ford.
Free all the guys, man.
Prison and slavery.
Be Yahusha. Walk on water.
Man, move mountains.
A whole mountain, G?
Yo, G. Yes. Move mountains. All we need is the faith of a mustard seed. You know we got way more than that.
That's wild, bro.
Hey, that boy small than that.
Man, that's a lot of faith in a small seed.
Need to water it and watch it grow.
Word. Hey, y'all support House Stock. Like, share, subscribe. Get them in the building. Chi-Town, stand up.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Being the one is just like being in love. No one can tell you you're in love, you just know it. Through and through. Balls to bone.
Still got them.
Got mine.
Love, honor, respect.